So you're living in a simulation. That's great. But if this is a simulation, this is a game. And how do you win the game? I'm going to tell you exactly how in just a moment. Okay, welcome back, simulation argument people. People who are a fan of VR and people who might find this interesting. It's you. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to post some links to videos that will explain some of this stuff because I'm not going to get into it fully in this video. I want to keep it short. But the video is really about if this is a virtual reality, if we're in a simulation and this is a game, how do you win the game? What are the rules of the game and how do you win the game? This is a virtual reality, physical matter reality trainer. We are put here to basically work on some stuff. Ego, me, 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 me. What about mine? A lack versus abundance mindset. You gotta learn to get rid of that. Second thing, fear. The fear of death, the fear of everything, the fear of communication, the fear of being honest, the fear of love, right? Fear gets in the way. And we always ask ourselves with fear, what is the worst thing that can happen? And that often helps us to get rid of fear. We want to work on that in this virtual trainer. And the last thing we want to work on here is limiting beliefs. Beliefs that don't serve us. Stories that we were told as a kid, or things that we know that inherently are not true. Absolutes like nobody older than 60 could make a living at this, or no, these absolutes, these stories, these beliefs that we tell us. We want to get rid of those things in this trainer, in this virtual reality trainer. So, ego, fear, and beliefs. We want to work on that, and we have lots and lots of opportunities to work on that in this amazing physical matter reality trainer. So how do you know if you win the game? Just like the cells in our body, when they all communicate, all the atoms and cells communicate together and work together with one common goal to keep us alive, that's the goal, to become love. That's the goal, to connect, to communicate, to be together. The opposite of entropy. Look it up. We want to build, we want to create, we want to join. Just like the cells in our body, we want to connect to make this and to make all this. Now, if this is all digital, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if this is all made up of zeros and ones. Whether you believe that or not, beliefs, right? Whether you believe that or not, and something interesting about beliefs, if it's not your experience, it's not your truth. So honestly, I'm not asking you to believe me about zeros and ones and this is a virtual reality trainer. That's not up to me to tell you that you should believe that, right? If you haven't experienced that, then maybe that's not true. But what I do know is that it all makes sense. The rules and the situations we're in and what the game is about to get rid of fear, ego, and beliefs to become love, that makes sense to me. And if that makes sense to you, then we're on the right page. As I said, I'm going to post some links of some videos. I'm going to keep going down this beautiful, beautiful rabbit hole of simulation, hypothesis, argument, simulation theory, VR, living in a VR. A lot of the stuff I'm talking about comes from Tom Campbell. It's a book called My Big Toe. It's a trilogy, huge book. I highly recommend it. I'll leave a link for that as well. Thanks for hanging in. If you did enjoy this kind of thing, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. And as always, have a great day.